My sure mic was muted. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, E-Money. Y'all know what? We got to do this all over again because Tati, you're here from Romania. I'm sure you wanted to hear what was going on. I'm going to have to trim off the front of the video, but hey, Health Heroes, so happy to have you here. Thank you for being here, E-Money. You are the sound guy. E-Money is the one who creates all the good music, right? So E-Money is like, fam, where you at? We can't see you, we cannot hear you. I have so many announcements today because, of course, now you can hear me. There we go, y'all. I have a Shure mic. I'm going to show it to you. This microphone, it has a mute button on it. I'm not sure how that mute button got pressed, but the other day I recorded, I had the live button on in the studio. And look, today we're going to be cooking. We're going to show you how to meal plan. And so now that you can hear me, this is great because y'all know me. I'm Chef LaQuita Marie. I am a health hero for my family. So if you want to be a health hero for your family, you don't have to be a nurse like me, right? I'm a ventilator nurse. I take care of a lot of respiratory issues. I have for about 30 years now. However, meanwhile, all you have to do is feed your family members, your children, your grandchildren, as many fruits and vegetables as you can. Now, I have a lot of food in today's scene. So we're going to talk about the meal planner in our playbook because we're releasing that little by little. So hopefully you all have put in hashtag health heroes like G. Albert. He's a grandparent, he's a parent, all those things. He's a health hero for his loved ones, right? So let's get into it. And thank you all again for your help. It's such an honor to have you all here spending your time with me. So thank you, Tati. Thank you, E-Money. Thank you, G. Albert. I appreciate all your help. All right, y'all. Let's get right into this playbook because y'all know we have this super playbook launch, right? And right now it's called 7 Super Suppers. You know, I love alliteration. Tongue tied is my thing. I talk a lot, so I don't get tongue tied very easily. But 7 Super Suppers is the playbook that we're launching. But we want to share with you today. Thank you, G. Albert. We want to share with you today the meal planner and also the grocery list because a lot of you have a problem with all of this right here. Like, what do I do with the food? How do I figure out what I'm going to eat? So, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to open up my food cam because I don't have my food cam open right now. I'll go ahead and open that up while you're here. And I'm going to give you a couple of announcements, y'all. You know that sure I'm Chef LaQuita Marie, right? But I got my Food for Life certification from PCRM. PCRM is Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine up in Washington, D.C. So thank you so much, Imani, reminding everybody to like, share, and connect with Superfood Parents if you haven't already. Again, scrolling at the bottom of the screen, superfoodparents.com. Now, recently we did a rebrand, right? We weren't always Superfood Parents. We always on this channel focused on health, business, and wealth. But thanks to Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine, PCRM, they've allowed me to get my Food for Life certification. I won a grant through PCRM, and recently I also got another opportunity. So, you know, whenever you get a certification, whenever you get something new, it kind of puts you into a club, right? You automatically, you know, get perks. So, this is the scoop on what's happening right now. I'm just going to give you these quick news announcements because I'm going to talk about these ginger roots also, G. Albert. I'm going to star your comment because I told y'all today it's all about the meal planner and the grocery list. But back to the announcements, okay? So, Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine. I'm just going to share the screen with you all because y'all are like, PCRM, who is that? I don't know. I'm going to show you how to find it. Let's see. PCRM stands for Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine. The founder, Dr. Neil Barnard, is going to be in my area here in September 2023, coming up in just a few weeks. I was given the privilege of getting this email saying, hey, we need a food stylist when Dr. Neil Barnard comes into town because he's going to make a news appearance. Now, I've been on the news plenty of times and been on the local shows and all of those good things, but I've never been featured with a celebrity like Dr. Neil Barnard himself. So right here on the screen, y'all, the guy at the bottom in the middle, and I say the guy but they have a podcast. I've been featured on the podcast as well, Exam Room Live. So here on the website, they talk all things health. They have dietitians, nutritionists. They service several different states. So you can get your Food for Life certification through them as well. Let's see, I'm going to go to About Us, right? Because the leadership, I think that is where you'll see quite a few different people. It's not just Dr. Neil Barnard. They have a board of directors. It's a full-fledged hospital, okay? The nice thing is that I'm a part of the crew, y'all. I am going to be the food stylist on, oh, this is the power plate, by the way. You know, the power plate that we go by. This is why we tell you to get your fruits and vegetables. So I'm going to go here. I've been asked to be the food stylist coming up soon. Y'all, this is a great this is a great resource, the PCRM website. So I use this website to get my Food for Life certification. If you're looking for information on health topics like Alzheimer's, these people are reversing Alzheimer's, arthritis, asthma, breast cancer, all of these things with food, coronavirus, migraines, ovarian cancer, as you see, all kinds of cancer. They're helping you with your good nutrition, right? So they have the 21-day kickstart, they have the vegan starter kit, all these different things. And they help you with your children, your adults. They give you all these different health topics, of course, that I just showed you, but they're also an ethical group. And so I'm really proud to be a part of the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine. I will be the food stylist for Dr. Neil Barnard coming up very soon this month. So that's the scoop. That's the latest. I'm going to find a picture of Dr. Neil Barnard. So that way, if any of you are wondering, who is this guy? Why is she acting like this is like Prince or Luther Vandross? Well, you know what? In my book, he is, because he's all things food and nutrition and healing. So it's a wonderful space to be in if you can be in the same room with Dr. Neil Barnard. They provide a lot of resources. So that is how I said, well, let me make sure in my playbook, I give you all a way to find these giant ginger roots, right? So I'm going to pull up my food camera because I cannot find the picture. My screen is loading slowly, but thank you so much. E-Money is saying that's awesome. Thank you, Tati. I appreciate you all. Yes, good things are coming down the pike. Now, let's get back to the playbook. What are we doing today? What are we making? Are we cooking? I'm going to get my food cam so I can show you all this plate. Because when you shop using all of these different resources and tools, it's going to help you very easily make food. You know how a lot of people will say, I don't have anything to eat. I had to go buy something, like, oh, it's so hard to shop. It's hard to do this or it's hard to do that. It's not hard at all, y'all. Not at all. So what happens is when you download the playbook, now keep in mind that we're launching it. It still hasn't been released. When we launch it, then of course, this is where you can have access to the playlist, not the playlist, the grocery list, the food guide, and all of those kinds of stuff. So hey there, Bravo with Sheila Network. Make sure you all put in hashtag health heroes, because we only have about 15 or 20 minutes left in today's episode. So it'd be great to have you all see who's going to be today's food hero. So, or Faves 100 hero. Let's get the food cam going. I don't think I ever turned that on. I keep saying I'm gonna turn the food cam on, and I haven't turned it on. Let's get into it. While I do that, I'm gonna show you all why you should check this out, like this playbook out, and what we're going to be sharing. E-Money says he was told that healthy foods are outside of the aisles. Once you step foot in the aisles, you will see the sugars and junk. Oh, the aisles. Lord, why can't I read? Oh my goodness. The aisles, exactly. The food aisles in the store. Yes. And so it's like around the perimeter of the store is where you're supposed to shop. Absolutely. That's what they say. Don't go into the middle aisles, because that's where all the processed and ultra processed foods are lurking to take you out. And they will take you out. Like, unfortunately, that's what's causing a lot of our problems. Bravo, Sheila. I think you might be at the beginning, because yes, good. You said you can hear me now. Perfect. All right. So thank you, E-Money, for helping her as well, because a lot of times you do have to refresh your page. You might have to tap your screen and press the word live, so that way you are live wherever we are. So while I turn on my food camera, I'm going to go ahead and get into the Health Heroes Chronicles. You all know these are the cartoons or the animated series that I create to quickly explain things on this channel. So here is today's Health Chronicle, Health Heroes Chronicle, that'll tell you all a little bit about the grocery list, why you should check it out, and all of those things. Remember, it's still launching, so here we go. Let's see what we got here. Oh, you know what? I do need to turn down the music in the background so y'all can hear it, so I'll do that.
Meal Prep Playbook. In the heart of Nutriville, there's a hero you might not expect. It's not a caped crusader or a mighty warrior. No, this hero is something far simpler, yet astonishingly powerful. A grocery list and weekly meal tracker. Meet our superhero, the weekly planner. With its trusty sidekick, the grocery list, they're about to change Nutriville forever. Chef LaQuita Marie, Nutriville's culinary guru, has unveiled the Super Suppers Playbook, superfoodparents.com. The Super Suppers Playbook is turning ordinary folks into nutritional heroes. This first edition focuses on family-friendly pasta recipes, the cornerstone of wholesome meals. The Super Suppers Weekly Planner helps citizens plan their meals effortlessly. It encourages everyone to embrace the FACE 100 system, making nutrition easy and enjoyable. With a place to track each day of the week, it's a beacon of guidance in the culinary chaos. And don't forget the grocery list! Armed with this, Nutriville residents navigate the supermarket with precision. Being supermarket savvy ensures they have everything they need for their delicious and nutritious pasta creations. The Super Suppers Playbook sets the stage for Nutriville's nutritional renaissance. Each recipe, each weekly plan, brings families closer to health, one meal at a time. It's not just about cooking, it's about being health heroes for their loved ones. As the sun sets on another day in Nutriville, our hero, the weekly planner, stands as a symbol of hope. It guides families toward a future filled with health, happiness, and the joys of a well-prepared meal. Join Chef LaQuita Marie and her team in their quest for nutritious success. Don't miss out on becoming a health hero! Grab your Super Suppers Playbook at superfoodparents.com and let's make Nutriville the healthiest place on earth!
All right. Well, that was fun. I see that G. Albert already has Health Heroes, hashtag Health Heroes in there. AJ is road tripping, is lurking from Finland. And of course, G. Albert says, in your basket of goodies, which ones are the carbohydrates? Well, the nice thing is that when you eat food that has been grown from the ground, sure, there are some carbs in it, but we focus on the micronutrients. The macronutrients are carbs, fiber, fat, and protein, right? So if you just say, oh, let me do carbs and protein and fiber and fat, most of us wind up very short on fiber. So I don't really focus as much on carbs as much as I do on fiber. Like, let me get those in. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and share with you what's on this plate right here, because there are carbs here. And these are some of those super chef creations that I was talking about earlier. I'm going to show you how this works. Let me get in on the food here. I can get closer actually, because I don't have any steam today. There we go. Oops, I'm about to drop the camera. All right, so this way you all will not see the windowsill, you all will see the food. I have lots of carbs here, right? But I also have lots of nutrients. So this is why you want to definitely use this playbook, okay? So I'm gonna show you a couple of pages, so that way you can understand how we made this food out of some of the same things, because I'm gonna use this knife right here to show you this. This is hummus. This hummus is made from chickpeas. So, of course, I have this whole container of chickpeas right here. And out of these chickpeas in this jar, I was able to make hummus, and I was able to make this falafel. So if I turn this over, you all see the falafel. Let me put it in the scene. Why can't I put the food in the scene? Where is the camera? There we go. I think I did something with the camera. So you see there's hummus on there spilling right out. There's also the falafel in there. And of course, we do have our carbs, which is the bread. We also, so that's all from chickpeas. And I've also made curried chickpeas from this. I've made chana masala, which is chickpeas and potatoes. Speaking of potatoes, right here in the middle, this is a potato salad. Why? Because we just had Labor Day go past for us, and that's a day where people eat hot dogs. I do have my veggie dogs here. So I have my veggie dogs to go with my potato salad. And in that potato salad, there are onions, there's celery, there's a couple of other vegetables. I know there's pickle relish. I guess I can count the pickle. But when I go to the grocery store and I buy carrots, then I can also make an easy slaw. That's what's on top of the veggie dog. This slaw I put on top of, I'm going to make some barbecue today with mushrooms. So I have mushrooms in my basket. This is carrots, purple cabbage, and onions. So again, those same onions are in the hummus. Those same onions are in the falafel. Well, let me not drop it. I do not want to drop that off the scene. Let me move this plate over so that way I can get all the food in there because this is falling right on out. But y'all see there's lettuce in there. There's everything. So what happens is when you use this grocery list, I'm going to bring it back to me. So that way I can now share the grocery list with you. Thank you, G. Albert, for putting in hashtag health heroes. And E-Money is in there saying, yeah, I'm looking, I'm checking things out, right? So now I'm going to share with you. I'm just going to go to Canva where I built out some of my designs. If you all are not using Canva, you definitely should. It's an easy way to design and make things and, just get your whole life together. So of course, we're talking about pasta in the playbook. So, I'm working on the cover. And would you believe, yes, this is a vegan lasagna, right? I have non dairy cheese in there. There's veggies, of course. There's a red sauce. But either way, let's go to the next page because some people don't know how to become a Faves Hero 100 Hero. We explain it in here. Faves are fruits and veggies every spread. You earn 5 points for every serving of fruits and veggies. And the goal is to reach 100 points per day. How do you reach it? When you make meals like the ones that I'm showing you on this plate. When you use this grocery list that's in the playbook to really set yourself up for success. So, of course, we do have a food journal. So that way, week by week, you can just say, what did you have for breakfast, lunch, dinner? What were your snacks? You can really track your faves and rate your day. Or if you're just into macros, fiber, carbs, fat, and protein, then you can say, okay, did I meet my goal? Because if you're following PCRM, Dr. Neil Barnard's plan, 50% of your plate should be fruits and vegetables. So you can fill out that information. And then here comes the fun part, y'all. I curated this grocery list just for you so that it's pre-filled so that you have everything that you need most of the time. And a lot of this stuff is shelf stable. You don't have to buy everything every week. But like this lentils and beans list, red lentils, green lentils, yellow lentils, chickpeas. Y'all see the container of chickpeas that I have right here. This particular container of chickpeas is so huge that, check it out. It's a huge jar of chickpeas. This will last me a few months, right? And then of course, out of this, I can make the falafel that you saw. I can make hummus. I can make a tuna salad with it, like a tuna-like salad, like a seafood salad. I'll say that. I'll just call it seafood. I'm so glad you think it's helpful, E-Money. I'm glad you think it's helpful because we definitely are making this available as a part of the book. So of course, we're unveiling some of the launch so that way people can see it. And in the coming weeks, we will have some of the things for people to download and test and give us feedback. So I'll head back over to the list so that way you can see it again. I'm going to go back down this grocery list. Again, all of these things in the middle, the lentils, the beans, pintos, black beans, navy beans, those things are shelf stable. They will last for years, literally years in your home. Then, of course, you have fresh and frozen veggies, fresh and frozen fruits. So here we have apples, bananas, grapes, strawberries, melons, avocados, blueberries, oranges. You know what? With those same onions that I buy, because the onions are over here under the fresh and frozen veggies, I make my guacamole. Y'all know I just use my limes. And, I need to add limes to this list because I use limes so much. While you all are watching, I'm going to add limes. And this is how easy Canva is to use, right? So this way, the next time one of you, when we're ready for you all to download this, it will already have limes on it. Because my guacamole has limes, onions, lime juice, onions, avocados, and avocados are over here in the fruit section. And then it also has a little bit of salsa. And if you look down here under condiments, I've actually put salsa as a condiment. So this way you are really set up for success. So Coach Mary Ma, if you're trying to figure out, hey, what do I do with shopping if I only want certain things, if I don't want to overdo it, then Coach Mary Ma, you know what to do. All you have to do is take advantage of this grocery list. And this way, you can cook so many things just from one thing. Now, you already know this, Coach Mary Ma, because you're Cameroonian, and it looks like I'm Cameroonian today because I'm always looking for a Nigerian. But hey, we got you, and I love you. You're one of my favorites. So that means in order to make this potato salad, right? Then all we have to do is use those same onions to go into the potato salad. Onions, I think, is in every single thing on this plate. So the falafel here I made with the chickpeas, the lettuce, of course. I'm showing you all here how to store your lettuce and your herbs. This is a cool hack that I found that makes it really pretty and easy. You see how I have lettuce and parsley because the parsley is for the falafel. So all you have to do is put it in a little bit of water and put it on your counter. And this will stay like this for like 2 to 3 weeks. The water will feed the plants, and out on your kitchen counter, it'll get that sunlight. And so your food will stay alive a little bit longer. So those are the types of tips that are going to be in the Super Supper Playbook. Now, of course, when you buy something like this giant ginger that I got from Wegmans, I think, yeah, I got this from Wegmans, then it will last. Now, if you're Nigerian or like Mary Made Poju, you already know you're buying your ginger as large as you can find it. I do have my limes in this basket. So I'll show you all a little bit of what's in this basket here because I do have a couple of limes right here on the side. I have garlic. Now, remember all those dishes on the plate I showed you? There's garlic in the hummus and in the falafel. When I make my barbecue today out of these mushrooms, I do have some mushrooms actually in my fruit basket. I will be using onions and garlic. And this, as you see, has bananas, plums, grapes, mushrooms, and I think that's it. The oranges, the little tangerines. So those are things that will last quite a while too. Fruit lasts about 2 weeks, so you don't have to eat everything all in the same day. But when you use these grocery lists, they will really help you to be set up for success, to have exactly what you need. So please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, as Miriam Adepoju says. Also, be sure to put in hashtag health heroes because we are about to name a health hero for today. We've already given you all the news of PCRM. I'll keep you all posted because I will be the food stylist for Dr. Neil Barnard when he comes. That means I have to create several dishes. And when he goes on to the news station, I'm not sure if I'll be there to talk or if I'll be behind the scenes, but I do know that I will be in the same space with Dr. Neil Barnard. So that being said, we have a good time planned with that upcoming event. And you all can prep and everything just like me by simply using these tools that are in the playbook. So the Super Supper Playbook, definitely make sure you get it. But right now we need a Faves 100 hero. So if you have not put in hashtag health heroes, put that in because we're about to go ahead and draw. I didn't cook today, but I will show you all that these field roast hot dogs, I'm going to show you all under here. I will say, if you're looking for a plant-based hot dog, the field roast hot dogs are amazing. And remember that slaw has carrots, onions, purple cabbage, and then of course I made my own vinaigrette: salt, sugar, vinegar, and oil. A little bit of mustard to hold it all together. And with that slaw, I did add some of that slaw to the hummus as well. So this is where I'm saying you all use the grocery list that's in the playbook. I'll show you all of a little bit more of the things that are in this playbook while you all continue to put in hashtag health heroes, because y'all know we're at the end of the show. So I appreciate you, E-Money and Tati. Of course, we got Coach Mary Ma has it in there. And look, Tati's like, ooh, yummy. Let me tell you, Field Roast has some really good plant-based hot dogs. However, they're still trash foods, just like all the other hot dogs, because when you cook them, they got that same greasy water and it thickens up. It's like, you should only do this on a special occasion every now and then. So this right here is your grocery list that already has a lot of the things that we buy on a regular basis to put into these recipes. Remember, this is the first iteration or the first version. So it's the pasta, 7 pasta recipes. We will also have 7 potato and 7 rice recipes. And with all of that, we will make sure that you have a grocery list, because as you see, what grains are you buying? Oats, rice, quinoa, pasta, flour, bulgur. What kind of non-dairy foods are you buying? Oat milk, soy milk, almond milk, yogurt, cheese slices, shredded Parmesan. Y'all know they do have non-dairy sour cream and cream cheese, but I don't use them very much. And in these recipes, these are pretty much the mainstays that's going to get you through. With your nuts and seeds, chia and flax seeds, sesame and pumpkin, walnuts, pecans, almonds. So there's space here for you to add your own. And of course, like we said, you will have a weekly planner. So that way you can keep a food journal. You can figure out which recipes you're using. You can see how you feel from day to day. And this way, when you're trying to track your faves, life gets easier and easier and easier. So I hope you all are as excited as I am, because remember, this could be you. This could be you, disease destroyer or a veggie vixen. Veggie vixen is me. If you're a lady and you are a health hero for your loved one, then you could be a veggie vixen, right? Or however you want to identify. You know, David Hunt is here. He says he's a health hero, so we appreciate you. He's jumping on the like button. David was live this morning, and I had so much equipment around me, I could not get a signal. So all I could do was just hang out in the back while he was playing his music. But the good news is he might be a hero right along with AJ's Road Trip. And we'll see. We'll see, because AJ's Road Trip, it does have hashtag health heroes. Thank you, Coach Mary Ma says that is a real cost-effective grocery list. Right. Because when you buy whole foods, they last a long time. You can make a lot of different things out of them. As you see, this cabbage, I've been using this. I've been cutting it and just using parts and pieces. I'll probably do the same thing with this cauliflower down here in the bottom of the basket, right? I don't have to use the whole thing at once. That really stretches your dollar and it enhances your nutritional health so that you live not just longer, but you live a better life, because that's the whole point, right? So, okay, let's see who is going to be today's Fave 100 hero. We're going to put it on the screen so you all cannot say that it's rigged. And who is today's Faves 100 hero? Okay, we got Tati, AJ's Road Trip, and David Hunt, Coach Mary Ma, E-Money, Coach Mary Ma, Tati, David Hunt, AJ's Road Trip, and Coach Mary Ma, David Hunt, Tati, C Petita, E-Money, Coach Mary Ma, David Hunt, AJ, he's a winner. You win all the time. Congratulations. That is an amazing way to finish up today's show. Thank you so much for hanging in there with us today, all the way from Finland, because y'all know AJ is not just road tripping across the United States. He's in Germany, but currently he's in Finland. I forget where he was for Christmas. He was in a whole nother country for Christmas. So congratulations. And if you're not following AJ's Road Tripping, he does have an amazing YouTube channel. So head on over there and check him out. All right. So, David Hunt came in saying, hello, everyone. But now it is definitely time for our super clap sign off, because I have so much good food here to eat. I definitely have to eat my falafel wrap. And what am I going to eat with that? I might add some of the slaw. When I tell you all, you can blend so many delicious foods together and never be disappointed. When you eat like 50% of your food is fruits and vegetables, oh my goodness, life gets gooder and gooder and gooder. So I don't know if I should make these barbecued mushrooms tomorrow on camera with you, or if I should make them today and just make something to cook something different with you tomorrow. I have a feeling that it's going to be today. But this falafel, y'all, I've had it already. Remember those same chickpeas? They have done so many things. Hey, my healthy knees shorts is another level. Y'all know I'm the nurse with the knees. In case you didn't know who I am the nurse with the knees. I've been a nurse a very long time, 30 years now, still taking care of folks, keeping them alive. And I had someone call me yesterday wondering, what do I do? My son has this cough and he's not getting over it. They had COVID at his daycare. What do? I told her, hypernourish him. Combine all your foods. So the same way I have the chickpeas in here and I have onions and I have parsley, I also have lettuce on the bread. Then in the hummus, I added more of the slaw, which was carrots, onions, purple cabbage. And then I might add some more, right? Just on top for extra crunch. Hyper nourished. That's what Dr. Brooke Goldner says. Get in all the nourishments that you can. But it's time to clap. It's time to eat and it's time to clap. That way y'all can have knees like me. Talk about it. Should I drop it? Should I show y'all how these knees work? Y'all put a one in the chat if I should show y'all how the nurse with the knees gets down. Because Annie Nia is here. Thank you for being here, Annie Nia. And G. Albert is asking AJ, are you enjoying the pre-Oktoberfest yet, or are you going to wait until next month? Because you know he's over there in Germany. Uh-oh. DJ is, we playing your super clap sign off. You know, we got the clap playing. If y'all think I should show y'all how the nurse with the knees gets down, just put a one in the chat. Because y'all know I can do this all day. When I tell you, every bite I take, Anybody help me, y'all? Up and down, all by myself. My knees don't get tired. This ain't a squat. This is what I usually do to the music. Ain't tired yet. I don't get out of breath. I'm about to choke on this falafel though. Hey, Mary, Coach Mary, what you say, Coach Mary? What you say? I gotta pack it up. This food is good, y'all. Let me get out of here. G. Albert's poor knees are cracking and popping. He said, ouch. Oh, G. Albert. You ain't ready for this, G. Albert. You got to be the nurse with the knees. What I tell y'all, keeping folks alive. And of course, enjoying this life. Y'all have a good day. Take care, y'all. I got food falling out my mouth. Coach Mary Ma, your knees bad too. Get yourselves together. Eat some of this food. Use the grocery list. Bye, Tati. Let me say goodbye. I would all squirt. You already know. I'll turn the party out, y'all. When I tell you I don't leave the dance floor, once the music starts, I got a wedding this weekend, a birthday party the next day, a brunch to go to. Not my wedding, not my birthday party. It's a friend. Take care, y'all. Be a health hero for your loved ones. Don't worry, David. We got the okra. It's coming. Yep, right under the basket. Hey, you already know. We gotta have this studio on and popping. Keep the lights in the background. Have a good day, y'all. Be a health hero for your loved ones.